Fusion Korean cuisine entices palates in Singapore. Korean cuisine featured in Kenya University cafeteria. Bakery that goes beyond mere profit. Gateway for young musicians. Rhythmic gymnast Lee Da-yeon dreams big in New Zealand. Hello, welcome to Going Global. I'm your host, Jung Se-mi. While vending machines are a common sight in many parts of the world, Japan probably offers the widest range of goods for vending machines, from drinks to instant noodles, udon, and even rice. And now, there's one that serves origami. Customers can choose among different colors and shapes, including airplanes, crows, elephants, color pencils, clothes, and many more. There are some 18 different shapes available, and each origami costs anywhere between 8 and 40 cents. The operator of this vending machine is general store owner Shitsuru Okano, who enjoys making origami. Okano repurposed what was originally a cigarette vending machine into an origami vending machine, which has become the talk of the village. We hope that the machine will keep giving small joys to others. On that note, let's turn to our first story today. Korean chefs based in Singapore have showcased the flavors of Korean cuisine through a pop-up restaurant featuring fusion Korean dishes, drawing in many local diners. Let's find out more. They place vegetables on clam meat seasoned in soy sauce. This original dish was inspired by 간장게장, or raw crab marinated in soy sauce. Now they're making brothless variation of sujebi. 8 Korean fusion dishes were presented in Singapore.
As a foreigner, when I see Korean food, it's almost every time spicy. But here they put in the more fine dining approach. So they have a little bit of touches here and there from Korea. I think it's very special.
These dishes were served at Singapore's first ever pop-up restaurant featuring fusion Korean food. The pop-up restaurant was created by chef Han Seok-hyun and 4 other Korean chefs based in Singapore.
싱가포르 자체에서 한식이라고 하면은 코리안 바베큐랑 치킨 이 정도밖에 사람들이 모르는데, 그게 아니라 정말 한식은 다양하다는 걸 보여주고 싶어서.
Han spent many sleepless nights organizing the pop-up restaurant over the course of 4 months, balancing it with his full-time job. It wasn't easy finding the right ingredients for producing Korean flavors.
홍시라든지 이런 한국 고유의 식재료 같은 경우에는 어쩔 수 없이 한국에서 배송을 하거나 이럴 경우에는 저희가 사비로 충당을 할 수밖에 없었던 부분.
In the end, their dishes were well received even by connoisseurs who had little knowledge of Korean food. The chefs plan to showcase even more globalized Korean dishes going forward. Staying on the topic of Korean cuisine, there is great interest in Korean culture even in Kenya. Korean students took to one university cafeteria to serve Korean dishes to the students. Let's find out how the Kenyan students responded to Korean food.
This is the United States International University, Africa, located in Nairobi, Kenya. It is a private university with 6,000 students. The school cafeteria is busy preparing for the lunch rush. Today's chefs are 13 Korean students and local friends who are deep into hallyu. Today's menu consists of bibimbap, bulgogi, and Korean fruit punch. Some students tackle their dishes with a knife and fork, while others use chopsticks with ease. There was even a tutorial for using chopsticks.
Move it slightly. Move this one slightly. And then it should be at a place so that you're even comfortable too.
It has some savory from the onions And the sauce is just like sweet and spicy, which is good. So and it mixes together with the egg flavor, you know. So I like that.
And it's hot. It's just it's hot yet sweet, and really, really delicious.
This school has a large population of foreign students. As part of a multicultural event, the students cook dishes from their homelands. The Korean students have banded together to introduce Korean food.
음식을 나누는 게 서로의 느낌과 마음을 나눌 수 있는 가장 좋은 방법이라고 생각해서 외국 애들과 같이 마음을 쉽게 나누고 싶어서.
Korean dramas and K-pop started spreading in Kenya in 2000 with the drama series 대장금.
You at least now get to taste what Korea has to offer. Now it even wants to make me go to Korea and actually see it, not the North Korea.
The Korean exchange students who hope to bridge Korea and Africa. They are active as cultural ambassadors in Kenya.
Turning our focus to Taiwan. Over in Taiwan, there is a bakery where disabled employees make up more than half of the staff. The bakery is breaking stereotypes and preconceived notions about disabilities. Let's find out more.
The sight and scent of bread lures in customers. This is the Children Are Us bakery and is known for more than just its delicious bread. The majority of the staff members, from bakers to cashiers, are people with disabilities.
以前我对于身心障碍者，我其实也是会有一些偏见。我比较多的跟他们接触之后，我就会发现说，其实他们并不像我所想的那个样子，他们其实还是有很多的能力的，然后也是有很多可以做的事情。
Inside the store, baking classes are underway. Baker Sun Si-won, who is training a new employee, has been working at this bakery for 16 years now. Sun was born with an intellectual disability and wouldn't even dream of stepping outside. However, since working at this bakery, his life has changed dramatically.
可以赚很多钱啊，然后可以喜欢买的东西啊，又可以出去玩。自己赚钱自己花也不错。
The Children Are Us Foundation, which runs the bakery, was founded in 1995 by parents of children with mental disabilities. They thought that it would be a good idea to employ the disabled in places like restaurants or bakeries that have a steady flow of customers. The first bakery opened 21 years ago, staffed by people with disabilities. There are now around 10 branches all over Taiwan. 40% of the bakery's operation costs are covered by private donations and government funds.
自己可以站起来之后，就会跟你我一样，有工作之后，他会有同事，他会很想要进步，因为同事都很厉害啊，我也想要进步，然后开始会有朋友，对，然后规划自己的生活，所以就业是我们觉得是一个很重要的服务，以这个为主。
What people with disabilities want more than anything else is the opportunity to work. Their bread is spreading hope and breaking stereotypes.
认识新朋友，加班很快乐，有机会可以开面包店，出去开面包店。
Our next story takes us to Austria. An orchestra was put together in Vienna, featuring young musicians from Korea and Austria. This annual performance is acting as a gateway to bigger stages for budding Korean musicians in the capital of classical music. Let's take a closer look.
The orchestra, made up of young musicians from Korea and Austria, fills the room with beautiful music. The audience responds with a loud applause.
음악이란 거는 뭐 많은 언어나 뭐 인종을 떠나서 하나 될 수 있는 그런 것 같아요. 그래서 즐거웠던 것 같습니다.
Immer wieder gut und schön, es macht viel Freude, natürlich auch der Austausch mit einer ganz anderen Kultur als der unseren und sehr schön.
This annual winter performance first took place 17 years ago to bring Korea and Austria closer through music. Roughly half of the members of the orchestra are Korean. Young Korean musicians have few opportunities to perform in a nation considered the origin of classical music. This orchestra is like a gateway to the world stage.
우리 젊은 음악가들의 기량이 세계 어디에 내놔도 빠지지가 않습니다. 단지 이 사람들이 무대에 설 기회가 적고 경험이 부족한 젊은 사람들인데도 이게 비엔나 필하모니 소리가 나네. 저는 이 소리를 이 오스트리아 사람들로부터 하도록 만드는 것이 저희 목표입니다.
This performance featured not only pieces by musical legends like Schubert, but also works representing Korea and Austria. The performance was met with very positive reviews.
여기 오신 분들이 평소 그 콘서트와는 조금 다른 현대 음악과 그 고전 음악이 잘 조화된 그런 콘서트라는 평을 하고 있습니다.
The Korean Austrian Orchestra has been a great source of joy for not only the performers, but also the audiences. The past orchestra was considered the best ever, and organizers are hoping to put on an even better performance next time.
It's time for our final story for today. Rhythmic gymnastics has a strong presence in New Zealand, and a rising Korean athlete is making waves in the rhythmic gymnastics community. Let's find out more about Lee Da-yeon.
Stage 3 is Da-yeon Lee.
A rhythmic gymnastics competition is underway in New Zealand. It is now 10-year-old Lee Da-yeon's turn. Her family is cheering on from the audience's stand. Lee showcases freehand and rope performances. Lee is crowned the winner.
리스크 잘 잡았고요. 부족한 거는 조금 실수한 거를 더 노력하려고 해요.
Today's competition also featured people who do gymnastics as a hobby, but Yi was competing against other rising gymnasts. She has won many competitions today, but she takes even the smallest ones seriously.
Yeah, Da-yeon did really well today. We've actually been working on different routines for the new season, and these were her last year routines, so considering she did really well today.
Even though the competition is long over, Yi doesn't miss her practice session. She won Stage 3 rhythmic gymnastics competition this year to advance to Stage 4. It's a final stage before competing in international competitions.
So she is able to whack her legs into really strong positions and show off all the flexibility she has. And she's also got a really bendy back, so she can sort of do extreme back bends, which makes, beautiful pictures on the floor.
Amongst her peers, Yi stands out for advancing very quickly from the lowest of ranks to being qualified for competitions. Her hard work was the springboard for her growth.
More emotionally, she's a very strong-willed gymnast. She really works hard, she has a strong work ethic, and she's prepared to practice something 10,000 times before she gets it for the first time, and so this means that she can achieve really difficult moves because she doesn't give up easily.
Even though Yi is in New Zealand, her role model is Korean rhythmic gymnast Son Yeon-jae.
처음에 제가 6살 때 소년제 TV에서 봤는데 멋있고 예쁘고 그러니까 좋아하게 됐어요. 더 많이 이겨서 소년제 같은 포인트 받고 싶어요.
She even imitates Sun's moves when practicing at home. Her grandmother is her biggest supporter.
이렇게 던져서 받고 굴르고 하는 거를 끝까지 하더라고요. 근데 엄청 재밌게 해요. 그래서 너 이거 힘들지 않냐고 물어보면 그냥 좋대요. 이거 안 하면 뭐 하지? 라고 하더라고요.
She may only be 10 years old, but she is fostering her dream of becoming a full-fledged rhythmic gymnast.
My dream is to be an Olympic and to be famous. I want to get more flexibility and get more hard things.
I hope you enjoyed today's stories on Going Global. A video of a man in China proposing to his girlfriend with a heart made out of 1,500 bottles of soy milk is making waves online. He used soy milk because it's less likely to cause upset stomachs than regular milk, equating this with his pledge to not create issues when they live together. His proposal was accepted, and the man reportedly gave away the soy milk for free to passersby. That was definitely one of a kind proposal, and I look forward to listening to more heartwarming stories throughout the year. Now, Going Global will be back next week with more exciting and interesting stories from all around the world. Thank you for watching.